What's up? You're now tuned into the 100 podcast. This is episode 22. I'm your host, Mike, along with my man, Tay, our girl, Coco. Yo, what's going on, fam?
What's up?
What up, niggas and bitches? What's going on with y'all?
Not much this way, man.
You would be the nigga though, right?
I'm always the nigga. You already know that. Yeah, I'm always the nigga. Hey, so we got a special lovely guest that's over there about to spit a fucking drink out.
Oh, for real.
Yo, the person you see in the voice you hear is the lovely KD. What's good, KD?
What's going on, KD?
I'm good. How you guys?
Good.
It's good. Welcome to the
Thank
100
you.
podcast. We very excited to have you on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
You came in with positive vibes, man. You seem like a very sweet and honest, truthful. Gonna be, this is gonna be a lit episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we appreciate you for reaching out. Seriously, coming on and tell us a little bit about yourself. And
one thing I would like to note is that you was on time.
oh yeah, let's have round applause.
Oh, yeah. I was on time.
That deserve a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yo, she was not on CP time.
Yeah.
No.
In fact, we was on CP time.
Yeah.
Normally we on time. We would try to set up before people come up, but we running a little late. You know what I mean? So, but however, she was on time. We got that deserves a round of applause.
Time.
Yeah, you like 8:50. I'm like, dang, that's
Please,
Hey,
please, doctor, pay 3 minutes because
Yeah.
3 minutes late.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. What they say, if you on time, you late. You 5 minutes early, you on time,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like 10.
On time is to be early.
There you go. Whatever that military
Yeah.
shit is.
Yeah, I'm an army brat. Get it right.
Hey, say,
Get it right,
hey,
get it tight.
hey, you felt what I was saying though. That's all
Hey.
that matters. You know what I mean? So tell us, Katie, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you got going on, man.
Well, okay. So, half my people know I'm not from Charlotte. I'm actually
Oh, we
from
can
up
tell by
north.
your
Yeah, I can tell by that
Right.
accent.
No worry.
Fuck out of here. I say all that
Yeah.
shit, So, I'm from up north.
You ain't say dead ass. I was waiting all night for you to say dead ass.
That
Like,
ass, nah. I'm telling you, like I outgrew that. But I
That
say,
ass
fuck out of here still.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. But people know I'm in college. I'm still in college.
Okay.
I'm gonna graduate soon. Whoop whoop.
Okay, congratulations.
congratulations.
But also, I'm a big podcaster. I'm big in like podcasting.
Okay.
I'm big in like radio.
Okay.
So I love doing that. A lot of people know I love speaking facts.
Okay, that's cool.
Facts.
That's cool.
Facts.
That's cool.
Like,
Facts. That's
So-
another New York shit. Fact.
exactly. And what I'm doing now is just working hard, paying for my damn apartment every fucking month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Adulting. Hashtag
Yeah.
adulting
Oh,
in this
yeah.
motherfucker
Oh, yeah.
for real. And just trying to be part of the community as much as I can.
Oh, yeah.
As much as possible.
That's good. That's good.
So that's what I'm definitely doing.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Let's go, man. I kind of miss my undergrad years. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Oh,
bro.
yes, I wish I could go back to the
Yo, and cherish that little shit. Cherish that shit, man. I'm telling you. I mean, you already doing adult things, but fuck, it's like
once it's real.
this shit real.
No, it's real.
Shit real.
It's a mom.
I'm not prepared.
Hey.
I'm not prepared.
But well, thank you for coming on. Appreciate you.
Definitely. You guys are so like warming. I love it.
Oh yeah,
You're so inviting, trust me. I wouldn't have actually been on a podcast if y'all wasn't, But I see how you guys are. You guys are
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah, we try to make every guest feel at home.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Definitely.
Yeah. Southern hospitality.
Definitely. I love
That's
it.
that's what we do. Appreciate you. Thank you for those kind words.
I love
Appreciate
you guys, Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we try.
Oh, yeah.
But so other than that, man, it's been a lot of fucking shit going on, bro. Like,
Yeah, boy.
like so much I can't even keep up. I'm like, damn, I even hate turning on the news in the morning. I'm like, damn, some more shit happening. Like, you turn
Yeah,
around,
boy.
more dumb shit happening, man.
Yeah, if it ain't one thing, it's another, but
And-
Right.
but the one positive thing, we will shed a little light on it. We ain't gonna stay on this motherfucker all night.
yeah.
Is what was it, Donald Glover? That's his name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Childish Gambino. That's what I call him. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Atlanta, yeah.
So you got to give a kudos to this man, his creativity, dog.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that fucking "This Is America" video. I had to watch it literally about 10 times
You have
to
to.
catch
have to.
everything about it. So tell me what y'all feel about it. Like,
We'll let Khadijah go first because she's the guest.
Yeah.
Well, I felt about it. What would I say? I first love Donald Glover. I'm Khadijah Ford. You are fine as hell. If you ever see this episode, here I am.
Yeah.
No, but definitely that was his breakout. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like America. Like I actually understood the symbols in the video. You know what he was trying to portray in the video. You know, I think he did a great job.
Right.
Yeah.
A great job. You know.
So too.
Yeah, I think he did a good job. Actually, it took me like I probably watched it 3 times, and then what I like about it is everybody that watch it, they get something different off of it. So, so my first times watching it, you know, the stuff I got from it, you know, I saw like the references that kind of reminded me of the church shooting and stuff like that. But then my coworker seen it and like. Shout out to Josh, yo. He broke it down like, yo, this is that, this. I'm like, damn, I ain't see all that. So, so like, then he like, yo, you got to pay attention to the background. I'm like, damn. So,
seen the pale horse and all that too.
Yeah. So I was like, damn.
Scissor, she's in there.
What?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
SZA,
Damn, she's in
Yeah, I and then like, I didn't realize so many people was featured on it. Like Future. A couple people. Like I had to actually listen to it. Cause I'm like, so after doing that, I'm like, damn, which
Talking about on the song or the video?
man, I'm so mixed up, man. I think it's damn.
That was too much.
Yeah, it's like and then when listen to the lyrics, it sounds like as I'm thinking that okay, he got all these people featured, it started to sound like those people too. So it's a well thought of video. I think it's I think it's real thought provoking.
Yeah, I think that's what he was. What he was going for.
Yeah, he started the conversation. Started the conversation,
and I think that's. That's just dope. But some of the backlash we getting from it is that one of the things they felt like.
Well, dang, can I do my
my bad. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your research first, and then you're gonna say something.
I don't have to do my research.
Go ahead.
I live for the.
I know you're gonna drop some jewels.
Yeah.
Go
so
ahead. We got 2 minutes.
We might have do at funerals.
No, in my church we lay the cough on your shoulder.
We'll give you a good 2 minutes now.
Y'all holding me up.
Go ahead.
No, go
Okay,
ahead.
so how they do. So
Go ahead.
basically, what I got from it, it was that
Talking to
we're so used to paying attention to what rap culture today is telling us, and the kids especially are trying to live that culture to they're missing the real importance of what's going around them.
Right.
Yeah.
And you so caught up in this fast life, because the rappers today different, that you're not really paying attention to the things that will affect you now and later on in the generation behind you.
Yeah.
So
I thought, I see what you're saying, because it's kind of like you can tell like when he does the dance moves after he does everything, and you could tell how the every time like the gun is taken away gently, but the bodies is kind of like drug away. It's kind of like, to me, it kind of give you that representation of like we do anything for the money.
Right.
Better yet, we as Americans, the gun I guess like the guns are more important than human.
Yeah, that's
right.
what I took from
Exactly.
it. That the guns mean more than black people lives.
Yeah.
That's what I took from it. So I thought he did a really great job. He's very creative anyway.
Yeah.
And you're making waves when you get talked about on The View. So
Right,
big ups to
exactly.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think some of the backlash is some of the shit I was hearing is that they wish that he would have had a white person shooting, shoot, like just doing the shooting.
Yeah,
like when they shot the guy in the head sitting in the chair, and then when they shot because truly that's what kind of what he's saying. They just wish, because they felt like that other people, maybe our white sisters and brothers, who would see that and not feel like they got the full spectrum of what he was communicating. They probably see that, just think, oh, this is more black on black crime.
Yeah.
Right.
We knew what it was. No, we knew what it was. We gotta understand, we can't just assume that everybody got the kind of, because we understood what it was, because we live through the shit every day, or we see the shit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So somebody else on the outside, they probably look like, damn, there's another black man killing more black people, you know?
Well, when they talked about it on The View, Meghan McCain, John McCain's daughter, and Sarah, who's on The View, and Good Morning America, they're white, and they understood what they were saying because they said it made them uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
So if they had that same feeling, I'm sure other people, other Caucasian people might have had it. Now it'll go over their head, just like it will go over some of our people's head.
Right.
Yeah.
So it can be both. It could be
right.
on both sides.
It could be both sides, but I think if he had a white person gunning him down, there would have been no mistaking. It
would have been a stronger message.
It would have been more direct. Like, you can't misinterpret that. And we had a great conversation about that.
Yeah.
At work, excuse me, they were saying, could you still be woke as a black person or be pro-black and date outside your race? Because as we know, Donald Glover has a white girlfriend or wife or whatever.
But what did he say though? What did he say?
I mean,
you know what he said.
I didn't.
Tell the people what he said.
Did he not?
He said black woman was like down on him for being such a nerd. He said black woman, he was not getting none. Like he was.
That's what he said. No, that's what he said.
It makes sense too.
He said he wasn't getting no black woman attention.
It makes sense
because they thought he was too nerdy.
And I bet all y'all hoes hate that.
Mad, you mad? I know my older sister mad. Shout outs to you.
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, the black woman, is. That's how But can you be pro-black and still date outside your race?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Of course you can.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can.
There's a difference between being pro-black and being militant.
Well,
there's a difference.
No, because this is, I think in it, you're taking away something, and I think I mentioned this before. So you date outside your race, whether it be a black woman or black man, and when you have kids, they're scared. They're no longer, of course, they're black, but they're no longer, our complexion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dark skin, caramel, stuff like that. So over time, if they don't marry a black person, we're gonna be gone.
But that doesn't mean you can't be pro-black.
You can't, but I just don't. Being pro that's like, I don't know. The concept don't make sense to me because every time I hear you think about that, I just think about the mockery that they made of it in the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Like, you talk about all this stuff, but yeah, you got your white wife and kids come out. Like, I don't.
Don't Be a Menace in South Central.
I think it's getting confused though. Yeah. Like colorism and just date, like, your dating preference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people can be pro-black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people talk about black issues, but your dating preference can be totally different. To who you get along with. Dating is more emotionally connection.
You like who you like.
And physically.
Yeah.
Black woman is, sticking up for black women, sticking up for black choices, sticking up for black votes is like merely pure, passion is what you want to do. What you want to stand up for. When you're dating somebody, it's personal. It's personal, it's real personal.
It don't make you less black.
But then you have to think, like, if you're pro-black and then your wife or your husband is white, does that not start conflict at home?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You're gonna be black regardless. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna turn white because you with a white man or a white woman.
Yeah. when I say when you pro-black, that means you have self-love for yourself. You happy of your heritage. You happy of who you are. Now that doesn't mean if you're militant black, as I'm pretty sure all of us know some people who's straight militant like, then they be saying that shit and you dating a white person. I'm like, bro, you just sit here talking that other shit. Now you contradicting yourself.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, hey, my people, I love my people, I'm sticking up for my rights, we've been gunned down, and you dating someone who's not your race, that doesn't make me think less of you as a black person.
I just think it's a touchy subject, especially when it comes to black women in the South. You know what I'm saying? And we see it more often with you all, black guys dating white women, than you see black women dating white men. And so it does lead us to think you're pro-black. So what, is my black skin not good enough for you?
That's not it.
No, I'm not saying that's not it, but I'm just saying how we as women can feel.
It just doesn't go hand in hand.
Right.
You know,
I know what you're saying.
Right.
It doesn't match well.
Right.
But
so I understand your point of view, but I'm just saying how we as black women can sometimes feel, because you already have, you know, on social media where exotic is what you want,
right,
or what you desire.
Right. And we kind of feel like the white women don't really stick up for y'all, like
right.
But there was a quote back when black men was getting arrested, like, you know, oh, where's all the white women now that could take all the black dick? Like, oh, y'all can take black dick but can't speak about black issues. Oh, okay, you know what I mean? So there was a lot of like, you know, controversial things around with that, because we feel like, you know, we stick up for the black man 100, especially when they was getting shot up. And the marching band. Black power, you feel me? Like black power, like, you know, right? Stand in front. You see them pictures with them people, with the woman in the front, like looking at them mean as hell. You know, so I feel like, you know, that's where we get it from. It's like, damn.
I'm gonna tell you, little Susie can't do it.
Exactly, little Susie.
Look, ain't no love like a sister. You know what I'm saying? So you know, with that being said, man, we definitely got to move on, man. That was a great little talk. But yo, as we know, we know what time it is, bro. Hey, we, you know, petty nigga moment. Let's go with the petty nigga moments.
My first petty nigga.
First petty nigga moment. As always, KD, we let our guests go first.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any, meeny, miny, mo?
Nah, hell no. You
right. Okay.
Go ahead, take your drink.
Take a drink.
Take your drink. This about to be real petty. This about to be real petty. It must be some petty ass shit.
Tell us what happened.
All right, guys. So let me think about it. God damn, which one I'm gonna pick?
Damn. You got to pick.
I do.
Either you petty motherfuckers or the people you around
I'm
are petty.
Just off
that's it.
I was born petty a little bit. But, all right, so I was at work. My manager got on my nerve, right? Like, all right, fuck this bitch. I'm like, so she got on my nerves. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go over you. Like, I'm gonna go to the general manager. So I did it right in front of her. I called her, put her on speaker. I'm like, Kate, I don't care. I can say names in this motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like, yo, this what happened? And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to her. You're not gonna get written up, did it right in front of her face. And she's like, rolling her eyes and everything.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I'm like,
damn.
Dude, you hear her though. Like,
so you did it just like that?
Like, yo.
Straight like that.
Trust me, I never like to disrespect managers. I'm not that type of person. But when you put me in that predicament where I have to check your ass, like, I hate checking people. I say about the niggas I date, I don't want to check you now. Like, I really don't want to check your ass right now, you know, but I have to check you. Like,
yo, hey.
Remind you of Dave Chappelle.
Hey,
I don't want to check you, but I gotta check you.
All I know, dating women from New York, but y'all hell, bro. Y'all like go hard in the fucking paint.
It don't matter. Y'all gonna say women hell anyway.
But but what I'm gonna say, what led up to the pettiness though? Like what happened?
Oh, so she called me when I was in so I work at a hotel. Not disclose that, but you know, I work at a hotel, and I was up in the room because I had to do a double, so I had a little hour space before I had to go on the next shift. So I was up in the room. I like, you know, got me a room and went up in the room, and this motherfucker called me talking about, oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come down there. I went down there on the elevator, 6th floor, doop doop, 1st floor, and then I was like, I'm calling Kate. Like, that's what I'm doing. You're not gonna. That was the same day I got my raise.
Okay.
Yeah, and that particular manager didn't really fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? So that was the same day I got my raise. And she literally tried to wrap me up that same day. It was another manager that gave me my raise.
Oh, wow.
But that particular manager tried to fucking fuck it up for me. I'm like, oh, hell no. Listen.
She fucking with your money.
Yeah. Bitch, this a lot of money.
That's a lot of money right there.
Right, exactly. I'm like, hold up. Ding, ding, ding. I'm like, hold on. We're going to get this cleared up right now. Like, you know what I mean? Fact checking. I hate that shit. I hate fact checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Dang.
Fact checking is the
It's
word.
always one at work. It's always that one manager at work. You be like, can I live?
Yo, she a petty motherfucker for that.
Boy.
I had to though. Like, damn, I gotta go over you now. I didn't want to, but
however, I'll go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna have to do this.
You got a manager too, but let me remind you, that's what KD said.
That was a good one right there, KD. Damn. Hey, I don't even know I would have the guts to do some shit like that, to be honest with you. Not like that, not like taunting them with this shit, like, yo.
Like I said, black women, like, we learn to have a voice, you know what I mean? And that voice can be used correctly and incorrectly, you feel me? But this time, I feel like it was used correctly. Like, she's been like really chastising me since I worked there, you know what I mean? She's been really like just annoying as fuck, to put it blatantly.
Yeah, you know? She might have been just testing you.
Yeah, and I'm not tested because I already got approval from the general manager.
Right.
You already got
what
that.
The fuck you
good.
You
know what I'm saying?
It's nothing at this point.
You know what I'm saying? She know you from up. She know you from up top. She trying to see how tough y'all really are out there, though.
Exactly.
Trying to see is the word real? Is the rumors real?
Not today. Not today, Lord.
Good
Satan
shit.
ain't gonna win today.
Good shit. So yo, who next? You wanna go?
Yeah, I got a petty one. So last weekend I was with my two nieces and my sister, because my oldest niece is gonna be in a cotillion, so we was getting her dressed and stuff. And we were on a highway, so you know how the lane runs out, but you have to get over.
Yeah.
So my sister, she put on her signal ahead of time. She's trying to get over, but then the car is just evenly riding, and then she tries, as my sister speed up, she speeds up. So I'm like, damn, she really gonna push us off the ramp today. So when we get over, finally, the lady she like lays on her horn. So we was like, okay, you mad at us, but you was in the wrong. So my sister was like, she was gonna go one way, but the lady kind of made her mad. So she was like, okay, well, I could be petty too. So she switched lanes and we followed the lady. So when we go by the lady in the lane, she does like this. Like if we going by her, she in the window like this.
Yeah.
So now I'm upset because one, not only were you in the wrong, now you sticking your middle finger up at us. So I told my sister, I was like, speed up. So she speed up. So then I roll down the window and I stick my hand out.
You gotta stick it out though this time. For real.
And I had to apologize. My oldest niece, she like 17. She was like, Aunt LaShura and Aunt Tanya, y'all ought to just be ashamed of yourselves.
Damn, boy.
So anyway, I was like, well, you know, I apologize, but she started with us first, right? Yeah. Mama always said, somebody hit you first, you hit them back. So I'm just hitting her back. So as we ride by, my youngest
after a certain age, that shit don't apply, B, but go ahead.
Yeah, it does. We about to run off the overbridge on the highway. So my youngest niece, she like 8, her and her friend in the back seat too. So then she says, Mama, that's my teacher, Miss So-and-so.
No. Damn.
My sister was like, she knows the teacher, like they have each other number, whatever. And my sister's like, that is not her. And then she's like, yes, it is. So we still riding. The lady sticks her middle finger up again. So we just so happen we get off on the same exit. And she turns into the store. And my sister makes a U-turn to go back and follow her. So we pull up beside her because now we
exactly.
Y'all going far.
They're going all the way out.
Y'all do that shit you see on Channel 9.
This is what happened when you piss us off. So I'm like,
y'all might be asking for it.
Well, whatever. We just gonna be some fight motherfuckers in that parking lot. So anyway, when we pull up beside her, like my niece was like, "That's Miss So-and-so," and then my sister looked. She said, "That is Miss So-and-so." So then she come out the store, and she get in her car, but the way my sister windows are tinted, you can't really see in there. But she the teacher looking at us like, that y'all who I think y'all are. What y'all gonna do? So then I was like, roll down the window, because I'm going to ask her, Miss So-and-so, why you out here acting like this?
Damn.
But my sister was like, nah, don't say that, don't say that. My niece was like, I'm going to tell him when we was like, be quiet. So when we pull up beside her at the light, my sister just rolled down the window and just look at her, because they cool.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden the teacher looked, she said, and she just looked so shamed. You know how somebody just looked shamed? She just looked so shamed. And she just put her hand over her mouth and was like, I got road rage. And we just busted out laughing. I said, Miss So-and-so, why you out here acting like this? Right. You somebody's third grade teacher. Right.
Hey,
she about to go ham on y'all.
Hey, that's both y'all mother. All y'all niggas was petty. Y'all said this is y'all set a great example for them little kids in the back. Well, great job for that.
We told them not to do that.
Hey, it's hard to tell somebody not to do something when they did it. Nigga do it.
They know how their mama and their auntie
boy, she was sound like she about ready to hit y'all with that bit red from was 5 heartbeats. My office hours are 9 to 5.
Well, that's how she probably thinks. She out here sticking up her middle finger. You somebody third grade teacher, but you know who you are. And I hope you have a blessed week next week.
Damn, that's a good one there.
Damn,
that about been so good about made news. Channel 9.
Boy, that could went all the way left.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. But we bother you.
Yeah, I guess I'll go next. My petty nigga moment, man, comes from I don't know what made me think of it this week, but it comes from back in our club promoting days.
Oh Lord.
It comes from back in the club promoting days. Like I'm not sure if I'm petty or if it's the people we're promoting to petty. So, as any club promoter know, that no matter where you at, no matter what you're doing, your party, you gotta have a flyer, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First thing you get is a flyer.
Right. Yeah.
And on that flyer, what's the first couple things you make sure is on the flyer?
A picture,
the date and the time,
place, and location.
And
so I remember, man, no particular party because we threw a couple in Charlotte, a couple in Albemarle, but I remember every party, it never fails. You post up the flyer picture, you're going to get that one comment. Yo, when and where is it at, bro? When and where is it, bro? Like, no matter what, every party I done did, I done got that. So I remember one time I was getting it so much, like I started putting in the little writing, I put it like in all caps.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he was like, they ain't reading.
They ain't reading that shit.
I'm like, bro, like had to put the little hands pointing down to it. Like, like, damn, boy. I don't know what made me think about it, but I was just thinking how, most time we don't read social media. Like the flyer have it on there, popping in bold letters, should be neon green and orange where you can't help but see it.
Exactly.
You're always going to get that one person. Hey, when and where is it, bro?
Well, you could have been real petty by saying, well, did you read the flyer? Because it's all on there.
Exactly.
Hey,
did you put read the flyer?
Sometimes you got to
warning sign, read the fucking
Boy,
flyer.
no matter what happens, boy, you always gonna.
Before you ask questions, read this damn flyer.
Read the fucking flyer.
You always gonna get that, and you always gonna get that one person that they done commented on it, but you see them later, like, damn, bro, I didn't know you had none. Like, what the hell? You done had a conversation, bro.
But I just convinced niggas don't want to talk. Niggas is stupid
sometimes. Niggas.
So that's my petty nigga moment, man.
Shit, for me, man, I was at dinner earlier, so there was a conversation that made me think about this. This is like some shit happened a while ago. So I remember a good friend of mine's had a birthday party. We celebrated her birthday in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So went to this nice restaurant, had a live band. I forgot the name of the shit, but it was a group of us there. So I only knew it was me and my girl at the time went, and there was some other people. So I only knew her, meaning my friend I went to school with. So we was there to celebrate her. Right. So the other people, it was other people there I never met my fucking life. So we in this restaurant. So we having a good time. Uh-huh. There was one guy.
Can you act it out?
Yo, I'm gonna try my best. No. So there was one guy that was there sitting down with this girl. So apparently he knew my homegirl. I was introducing him. I forgot his name, but he was a friend of my homegirl. So this nigga was ordering like top shelf, like fucking Hennessy. Like, what's the top shelf Hennessy?
The XO or some shit like that?
Shit, I don't know what the fuck, because I'm not a Hennessy drinker. That's what it is.
Like he might have been getting that shit from.
So this nigga was drinking like top shelf Hennessy. So every time the waiter.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah,
he was. Go to Ace of Spades?
Bruh. Every time the waitress come around, yo, he was like, yo, order another one. He do just like this, order another one. so,
where he from?
Oh, he was somewhere from Georgia. So this nigga, yo, hand her the, yeah. So the nigga ordered another one. So she came around again, order another one. So he in the chair, you in the booth, order another one. So this nigga had about 5-6 shots of the top shelf fucking Hennessy. So I think it was kind of set up because he knew as we was winding down, he started playing that falling down the stairs shit. That's what we call falling. You know, falling. You ever seen it Coming to America?
Yeah.
You fall down the stairs like that, nigga. Hey, hey, don't do that falling down the stairs shit on me, nigga. You conscious?
Yeah.
So Rich Stu, like, yo. So that nigga did the falling down the stairs shit. So he started throwing up in the back of the restaurant. Like literally throwing up. So playing it also, the bill come.
Yeah.
The bill was $752.
God dang.
Jesus.
This nigga sit here, bill come, now he wants to stay off from space like he fucking zoned out. But just 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, order another one. He was lit. Now he like standing off the space like bro, this bill got to get fucking paid. Like, one way or another, this shit got to get paid. So this nigga so fucking petty, he just went to sleep at the fucking table. Now everybody looking around like, what the fuck we gonna do?
Yeah.
That's like when your mom call you to clean up the dishes in the morning and you pretend you sleep and she call somebody else's name.
Tell you, bro.
This nigga was drunk so much, well, quote unquote, and then he pulled out damn $30. And he put in the reach of his pocket before he went to sleep, put out $30, put it on the table, and went to sleep.
God, dog.
So, yo, I had to get that nigga petty nigga moment, bro.
Damn.
He only paid $30?
Bro.
I wish I could pay fucking $30.
Boy.
Bro, this nigga ordered alone about $400 worth of shit. And he put out $30. The bill had to get paid. We paid that motherfucker. I said, never again, bro. I would never do that shit again.
I believe me, my man.
That's your old girl fault, because I'm telling you now, I've been like, excuse me, where I would have snitched.
Right.
Excuse me, wait. Can you split this bill because he drunk that? We didn't. We need to pay for our stuff. And then I would say, don't you pay for our stuff.
Yeah.
You know what my friends do every time we eat out? I'm 3. It's going to be split into 3 ways.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know
I would told my man, you owe me 5 minutes, bro.
Hey, he owe everybody at the table 5 minutes. This nigga went to sleep after pulling $30 out his fucking pocket.
You know, your mama
I would have went in got his damn wallet. Like, listen, so and so.
Yeah, I would have to shake him. Wake up, nigga.
Right now.
Wake up, nigga.
Like, whose man is this?
Hey, I had to take a picture of the receipt.
I was like, wake up, nigga. You conscious? Yeah, I remember that receipt. I remember you signed it.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, boy.
Nah, but hey, listen, you might need to sign it.
Damn bill so high. I said, damn, must be a naked lady came with that shit.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I would have just told my man, like, don't you know how your mama look at you? Like, don't you put your hand in it.
Right.
We're in Atlanta. It was a very nice restaurant.
We was in heaven.
It was.
You better not pour that wallet out.
Bruh.
Now, if I would have seen $30, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna pocket this. Money, nigga, like for real.
Then I don't know what happened to that nigga the rest of the night. That nigga, like,
I'm just trying to figure out why he kept ordering around. What did he thought?
I don't know what the fuck he thought.
FRE. Like,
that's what he thought.
Discount.
He thought that shit for the free ski. Like,
he thought that shit was.
In fact, I think he was from Augusta. For real.
Yeah, boy.
That nigga was There was no offense to anybody.
Sorry. That's just a running joke.
Nah, that nigga was from Augusta, bro.
No, he did. I'm gonna get away with this shit today.
Hey, bro. It is what it is, man. You know it happens.
Definitely petty nigga moment.
He's a
whoever you are, hope
whoever you are, man.
My ass, cause I don't got time.
If you still doing that shit, man.
My man still celebrating off that.
Yeah, he probably like
I paid $30 on $400 tip. Like,
nah, lead jeans and a button cutting that.
Listen, you won't be invited nowhere else.
And he the type of nigga still probably wearing Rockaway jeans. And,
Jesus.
And,
is that what he had on that night?
Yeah, he had like a little Nietzsche outfit. I should know shit with bad had a little Nietzsche outfit.
Damn, boy.
My man.
Listen, y'all, if y'all see anybody wearing FUBU, fucking Rockaway,
yeah, Rockaway,
platinum FUBU, Fat Albert.
avoid them at all costs.
The nigga, hey, tell you, nigga, if the nigga shop out the Burlington Coat Factory, you might want to.
Nah, he probably
Hello,
get the fucking, what's the people that do the show with their trunks and shit?
Sneaker man.
The sneaker man. The shoe man.
Yes, like he probably get the shit from there.
The sneaker man doing
Don't even get Burlington.
Had a sneaker man doing the 2-for-1.
Yeah.
He's stupid, yo.
For real.
That's crazy.
Hey man, we know that's our petty nigga moment, man.
Petty nigga moments of the week.
So hey, so we're gonna transition to our topic, yo.
Uh-huh.
So you know, this lovely, brilliant lady came to us and she wanted to talk about black or colored media.
Uh-huh.
And I had to ask her at the beginning when we was talking. I'm like, what do you mean exactly? So it was very insightful for me to hear, or for us to hear that. So we'll let her share exactly what she means. So dissect your topic and why you want to talk about this, yo.
Awesome. I'm so happy you guys give me this platform to speak on this.
Oh,
no
sure.
problem.
This
Is awesome.
do your thug this.
No, you good?
Do your thing.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Definitely. So black media, you guys know I'm an advocate for speaking and for justifying, black actions, like what we mean to do, what we should do, and everything, and I just want to talk about black media because I feel like we are black media.
Right.
Like you guys decided to make a media outlet for colored people. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind a white guest here or there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But mostly, you guys advocate for colored people. You know what I mean? I think that's such an outlet. Like I love it. And to get more on the topic, I feel like that, black media makes up a lot of the market. Black consumers are the largest online.
Really?
Yes, we are actually. You know what I mean? Look it up.
I believe that.
We are the largest online. We make up the majority of online people, black consumers, and that says a lot about what we buy, what we listen to, what we click on, what we don't click on. Yeah. A lot of people do tune into us, and I feel like a lot of black media outlets don't get the ones that come from the bottom to the top don't get the what you call it,
recognition.
Yeah, exactly. Recognition.
What we deserve. Or they just do.
Exactly. Yeah. Some black media outlets make it, and we are happy. We're always chanting. We're always like, yes, T'Challa, like whatever. Okay. You know what I mean? Like when Wakanda came on, Black Panther came on screen. What do? Made it the #1 box office hit. Like, you know what I mean? So we can come together for that, and I just feel like, black media is so little, what I mean? Compared to...
That's true.
Compared to like, Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you guys watch The Breakfast Club interview, you saw that, the Jasmine Barron, who was a gossiping site, said they don't even... The actresses walk right past them. They push them to walk right past them. They want to stop and talk to us. Like Kevin Hart said. Kevin Hart was like, I have to be on a Breakfast Club. Like, this is what I have to do. You know what I mean? Because he felt like, this is a platform I have to be on.
Yeah.
And he's not even getting paid that much to be on the back. I'm sorry. Nobody gets that much from the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? Right. He was like, but, during my tour, I had to stop here.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't care how much he gets paid.
That's understandable because they're one of the strongest in the market. I would think, as far as African Americans go, I think they're one of, if not the strongest, they're in the top 5. I would say.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a good outlet to. You pretty much can't go by really if you're trying to push something. Yeah. So,
Yeah. The kind of second your point is that with the black media, I realized that when, like you said, when Black Panther was released and Disney was smart enough to say, hey, for starters, it took the creator to do that, to make a black action hero, but for Disney actually to put that out, and even with some of the messages that was catered in that movie, they knew, Disney was smart enough to know, like you said, here's a market of people that, they only make up 17% of the United States population, but they are the largest consumers of, which I didn't know, online shit, or just I knew we was the largest consumers of goods and services in most cases, but which makes sense. But you seen what happened. Like, yeah, it was more than us that went to the movies to go see it, but it was us who went 2 to 3 times, 4 times, 5 times to see it over and over again to make that statement, you know? And that's dope. Like, now I can only imagine other theaters are going to try to study, step outside a box and try to cater to the black audience more, not just on some coonery type Kevin Hart type shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Kevin Hart as a comedian. I don't like him as a movie as an actor. Yeah. But you got a good point. So I mean, I think that's dope. You're right.
My question is, why do you think, like you said that a lot of the black media outlets said that the actors or actresses get pushed by them? Why do you think they get pushed by them?
Shit, not making it seem like, the person they are. A lot of white actresses glorifying what they're doing, and we kind of glorify, what they're not doing. You know, like, okay, this person just died. Why aren't you speaking on this issue? Right. With white, publicists and entertainment stations glorify them on, he became the #1 actress in the nation, where we're like, okay, can you speak on this issue though? You know what I mean? And that's where we kind of go wrong. I feel like we can glorify them and tell them, hey, I think you need to speak on this issue more. There's not really a balance. There's gossip into it. There is not really hard evidence on what the fuck we're saying. Well, other black outlets are saying, what I mean? Like, these gossip sites are really bringing us down, and they're saying,
that's what I was going along with, because I feel like a lot of them may get pushed down because some of the earlier black media have gave the rest of them a bad name, because you got some of them, you can go out there and say one thing, by the time they edit that thing, you saying something else. So
that's just black people, period.
Yeah, I think
they about it. It's every day. It's your family cookout. Right.
Yeah.
But I think to another point, you was like, why do they push by?
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to it, we as black people are powerful. And anything I feel like the Caucasian others can do to slow what we can do and what we're capable of, that's what they will do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I said all I need is one mic. And so all I need is one mic to interview this person, like KD said, to ask them issues. We're not talking about your frame.
But I want to
well, what I'm saying, I think that a lot of them gave the rest of them such a bad name that it takes for one to kind of prove themselves. Like the Breakfast Club, for instance. In the beginning, they won't heavy like that. It took I think Ray J started getting them listeners, but then what further made them great was a lot of people saw that they kept it kind of real. Like, they didn't really alter nothing. They didn't, if everything was kept true. Like, it wasn't a lot of editing where it don't seem like it. It wasn't a lot of editing, so
especially
I just think that
some issues that were brought to light too.
Bleaching
your skin.
I think that they
bleach your skin.
Yeah, I think that they kind of proved themselves. Like they kind of proved themselves that okay, we're legitimate. We're not gonna have you out here saying one thing and we put out that you said this and that. I think that's one thing. A lot of other ones, they kind of just make clickbait.
And they're good with capturing not only listening but videotaping rawness.
I just think with the black media, like you were saying, just sometimes like a lot of the black media you think about is all gossip. It's all like media. You think about media takeout, the Shade Room, World Star, Baller Alert. Like, it's like, damn, okay, we get it, but it's like it's all like
clickbait, really.
It's clickbait, but it's more gossip. It's less substance and more bullshit. It's like E-News is, they gossip too, but it's more, how can I put it? It's more polished, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just think a lot of black media just, I heard blah blah blah. I heard you did blah blah blah. Like, damn, like.
But But these are literally like screenshotted like stories. You know what I mean? Like they're not really knowing the truth. They're not really trying to dig into the truth. They're not really trying to really care about what the fuck whoever gotta say. You know what I mean? They're trying to get people to have photos. They're trying to get people to have real evidence.
They're like paparazzi.
Exactly. You know what I mean? They're just like paparazzi. And I feel like
TMZ.
Yeah, they did that to Lonnie Love this past week. They were saying how like she was gonna get fired from the real gossip black website, and she, I mean, her being a comedian, she just kind of took a joke and ran with it and was like, y'all just got to be more careful about what y'all reading on.
I think a lot of them, they don't fact check. Like, okay, they get a whiff or something. Next thing you know, they posting that shit.
Yeah,
it's on there.
It's a social media.
So when you say black media, do you just mean specifically to online or?
Yeah, definitely online.
Okay.
Online?
You know, where you can stream. The other outlets would be, you know, back in the day, BET. You know what I mean? And, you know, we don't have those outlets anymore. You know, we don't really have black outlets on TV as much as we used to. You know, right now we have outlets on the online stream, and then that turned into TV, you know, movies and stuff like that. But other than that, we don't have BET no more. We have BET where it shows like
a wide variety of stuff.
And shit. You know what I mean?
Sold it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And like the channels that used to be black, you know what I mean? Like I feel like ABC used to be black to me. You know what I mean? I feel like ABC every Christmas used to show black movies. Used to show all this stuff. Don't really show black movies.
I don't know now. ABC now.
I seen black movies on ABC.
Oh no. Okay,
I seen black movies on ABC.
What movies you seen on ABC?
I don't see it like
what black movies you seen on ABC?
What black movies?
Yeah, what black movies?
They used to do the show Sister Sister all the time.
Oh, you talking about TV show?
Oh, TV show. Okay.
Well, they did show Ghost Dad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but what do you see now?
What happened with that?
You know what I mean? It's very hard
to
like get positive.
You seen the end of the Ghost Dad, right?
Well, one station that I do feel like is positive is Centric.
Centric is positive.
Centric is positive. So you still have Centric and you still have TV One, but I really do feel like Centric is positive. I do feel like BET, like you said, started off positive because we used to have Teen Summit and outside and they were discussing but Teen Summit was discussing real issues.
I mean, I do give my props to Man Cave. They still have Man Cave.
Oh yeah.
That's what my man dude used to have the long dreads, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Man Cave is like kind of like a black outlet. Yeah, Man Cave is kind of like, I mean, you know, and it's a good little like, entertainment.
Bobby Jones too on Sunday morning.
You know, Man Cave is good.
Bobby Jones ain't going nowhere.
Womp, going nowhere.
Womp, womp, you know,
yeah, I'm saying, relax.
You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, I just feel like these are the outlets that need to be spoken on. You know,
it's like
you guys have such a good voice. You guys can speak on so much. You know, especially in the Charlotte area. This is
because you have a platform, and so you kind of have to know that you have to know how to balance that platform with. You know, a little bit of, you got to know your audience. You got to appeal to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But for me, outside of TV, BET, and then the other social media I had was Jet and Ebony Magazine.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, that's...
Yo, I'm going to tell you, but you know, I dated a female that anything in regards to black media, she disliked.
Wow.
Dang.
Literally anything.
Was she black?
And she was black.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't dated outside my race.
Why do you think she disliked it?
I mean, from my understanding, she felt like we did a lot of cooning, no matter what it was. It was a lot of
what?
It was cooning, like buffooning, shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
She was cooning, you know what I'm saying?
That's that down south.
Yeah, said she was doing the you know, just a lot of that bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just felt like I mean, it to her point, some of it was, but at the end of the day, there was still some shit that was some real shit that was by black media that was you know, through and through, but she just didn't rock with it. Like black movies, like trash.
Yeah, I think I know.
Like,
cause like a lot of stuff I remember. If I'm thinking about the correct girl you used to date, a lot of
correct girl used to date. Goddamn, Mike.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Pick two.
But what I'm saying, she didn't know like I'm sure everybody in this room done saw House Party. She didn't know that.
She didn't know that shit. Like, yeah, but then she didn't watch it because she felt like it was some bullshit. Like,
why?
But I just told you why.
I mean, what do people do when they want to be cultured? You know what I mean? If I'm going to like India, I want to watch Bollywood movies.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck if they're corny or not. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should watch that. Like, that's some good, like,
I feel like every African American growing up should at least watch House Party 1, Coming to America,
Friday. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Like, that's just
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
Right.
Right. But you know what the thing is? I mean, to her credit, she was a very woke individual in her right. Like, she was very about the community and she's go to rallies and stuff like that. It didn't make her less black, but she just felt like it was just.
But you can't contradict yourself.
Yeah, she did. You
can't be like, oh, I hate black. You know this, but I go to black rallies.
Like I'll be honest with you. When we move to like a neighborhood, if she see. Well, Khadijah, you from up north, so I don't know if you know anything about this. You see them old school cars that's sitting up on 28 rims.
Dunks.
That's like a southern thing.
Yeah,
I know, but I lived in Orlando. Shout out to
yo, if she see a car like that, or she see a Crown Vic or any car that look remotely like a nigga car, she ready to move. Like she didn't want to be around that shit. It's just something she embodied.
That's like personal. That's like
I think it's a personal thing,
or whatever.
I just think I just hate niggas.
So
like,
I mean, but come on now.
She hate niggas like she ain't like black media, nothing like that. Bro, you asked me a question, I don't know the answer to.
But you have some insight. You dated her. I'm sure y'all talked about it. So then my next question.
Yeah, we talked about it, but she just thought black people's like, for an example, she didn't like eating crab legs because she thought that's all black people like, crab legs.
What?
Yeah, like
so what did
it was shit
eat?
Like that. I mean, she ate just regular shit. Like she tried to
Alfredo.
There's like
she ate caviar.
I felt like she tried to remove herself
from
anything that's remotely relate people to black.
So we call that the bougie black category. Bougie black.
You know, I don't know what to call her that. You know, it felt like that. I'm like, sometimes kind of a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, damn, why would you feel like, could you eat crab legs? That makes you.
How did that make
I don't know how crab legs could get.
So I guess barbecue is what? Feel?
Because watermelon or something.
Now you got to deal with her thoughts on black media, but then she still got to interact. You know, like
it's not even to a media standpoint. Yeah. It's like personal. Like she don't want to eat nothing.
It altered my life a little bit because the shit that I love, like, you know how when you date somebody, like I don't. Say for instance, if I don't like drinking alcohol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So most likely, if I'm dating someone serious, they may fall under my rules. Not saying they do it intentionally. Yeah. It's just a natural progression. It just happened because you be around somebody all the time. Yeah. So
how you eating chicken with a fork and shit?
Or you know, if I don't eat pork, then most likely we live together. She may not eat pork because she might eat on her own by herself.
So what was you trying to do?
So the point I'm making is, I found myself like watching black media. Like when if I'm trying to watch something that's any relation to black media, I would not watch it because I would don't want to hear the backlash or have the fucking talk. Like, why are you watching this shit?
But why is it back? See, why is it backlash?
Not backlash. You didn't try to school her? I tried to school her, but she wasn't hearing this shit.
Bro, she sound like a black girl lost.
She would have came home. I would have had a stack of movies.
Black?
Again, I haven't dated outside my race.
I would have had a stack of VCR tapes. House Party 1, all the way down the line. Every good
that. I've been like, girl, you gonna watch?
You gotta tape her eyelids back.
It was all, it was almost surreal because, when I met her family like real black. Like I love my black sister, black brother. Like, but at the same time, it was like. I felt like I was in the car. I felt like I was something like it was surreal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just didn't feel. Yeah. It's like even her siblings.
Like the sunken place. Like the sunken place.
Like the only thing missing was
like the sunken place.
Felt like the only thing missing was a Coogee sweater.
She's sunken.
Yeah, like, it wasn't no sunken place. Y'all
you know it was a sunken place.
But what I'm saying, it felt like even with her siblings, it's like they
were for show.
They shied away from nigga shit. Well, black people shit, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, to me, that means if you do that to me, I like KD said, you contradicting yourself because I don't understand how you would go to a rally, but then you say, "Oh, I want to shy away from black people."
Yeah.
So are you trying to be down when you go to a rally? Are you trying to show, "Oh, I can be down," but no, I'm really scared to be down? Like, miss me with the bullshit.
Oh, let me tell you something too. I dated a guy, right? Boom. I forgot his name, Sean. Right? So
hey, whoever you are, you ain't do your job because you don't know your name.
I asked him, like, okay, you know, me and my sister was on a 3-way because I know him. You know, my sister lives in Connecticut. You know, down here, and he's like, my sister's like, okay, so what you think about the Kaepernick issue? This is when it was kind of big.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I think he's a coon. He's black as fuck.
God, dog.
He's like, I think he's a coon. I think that why is he standing up for us now? My sister's like, huh? KD, I gotta call you back. And my sister's a social worker with her master's degree. You know what I mean? Like, don't get it twisted. Exactly. And my sister's like, I don't think this nigga's supposed to be dang. I'm like, I don't think so either. You know what I mean? If you think Kaepernick's a coon, you and that's the light nigga. That's the light skinned nigga with like with the glasses like mine. Light skinned nigga. And that's not the second light skinned nigga I met that said that with the glasses like mine.
For
the
real?
geeky glasses. Yeah, they have their. I mean, he was a cute too, so that might play into it.
It might just be one thing where light skinned niggas don't like a light skinned niggas. You know, Kaepernick, he kind of just felt some kind of way.
Kaepernick
he was a Q?
Yeah, he was a Q.
I mean, don't mean nothing. Don't mean anything though. It don't mean anything.
How you look there?
I am nothing. Okay, I am nothing.
He was a Q. And he said Kaepernick is a cool.
Yeah.
No, because you know, with Greek organizations, it's about community uplift.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now.
What it's supposed to be.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That shit ain't nowhere near community uplift. I'll be honest with you, about 70% of fraternities and sororities probably don't uphold their core values that the founders laid for them. I'll tell you that right now.
No, because they recruit.
I ain't saying all.
The Qs they recruit so much that they recruit in Las Vegas, they recruit in whatever the fuck they at in the moment in time. You know what I mean? Because they're bringing the recruits with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they recruit a lot everywhere.
I think the majority don't probably uphold it, but you're gonna have those few. You're gonna have that few everywhere.
That's what I was about to say. No, majority people do uphold, but it's always negative attention on those that don't. Yeah. And so you tend to think that, hey,
you're gonna have some to just do
those organizations are not upholding, but they actually do because
you're gonna have some just do it for the fame.
Right.
For the notoriety.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, I have no
pussy right up.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. I ain't want to say it.
Well, I don't know about all that.
You know, but that's what he said. You know, so I really get it with the whole boyfriend girlfriend thing. That
he said he was a coon though.
A fucking coon. Yeah.
Did he like black media though? This particular guy you talking about?
It didn't even go that long.
I
didn't even. Once my sister asked that question, because you know I was kind of naive. I wasn't asking him about no questions like that. I was more so into him. I'm like, what's your fucking favorite color? You know? And that was it. You know what I mean? But when my sister, you know, my sister, that's my beat.
Yeah.
BFF right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she was like, what you think about the Kaepernick issue? He's like, oh, well, I think he's a coon. And I cursed his ass out after that night.
Damn.
I did curse him out bad. And I was like, oh, fuck you. My sister don't like you. I don't like you either. Like,
but yo, you know? From one light skinned nigga to another, how you think Kaepernick was a coon? Damn.
Right. Exactly. He thought he was a coon. No reason behind it. Even my sister.
That's kind of weird.
Even
though.
after, like,
was
he
his
lost his job because like a black, you know what I mean? Because he went to stick up for black issues, and he's like, he's still a coon. I'm like, wow.
Something was going on there because most light skinned dudes gonna stick up for their fellow light skinned man now.
Well, I don't know.
Not that
I ain't
one.
never dated no light.
He must have been jealous or something. One of them.
Damn, Sean.
And I got the
he must have
guy
receding hairline or something
on the Qs and stuff.
Yeah.
I got him on Facebook, and I was about to message his ass like, one of your fucking recruits don't fucking agree with this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was about to, cause I'm like, yo, he tripping.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Well, I guess so. Let me ask you something. Being that your ex girlfriend didn't like black media, would she watch a black documentary? Like, could y'all have watch it in colors together?
Oh, that's a good question.
She probably would have watched that. Like, I did try to introduce her to certain, like, I introduced her to Snow on the Bluff. You know what I'm saying?
She watched Snow on the Bluff?
She only watched that because I made her watch it. Like, it's not because at that point, I just got tired of like, yo, man, look, man, I'm tired of watching white shit, like shit that doesn't feed me.
Right.
I can't relate to half of this shit.
Right.
I mean, I can.
She watched
but,
Star
you know,
But neither could she. She's black.
But here's the thing. It's just like, I used to remember like certain shows. I'm like, come on, B, like, yo, put on Martin. Fuck no, that's cool.
She
like,
won't watch
what the hell?
Martin?
Bruh, I'm telling you.
So what she just watch? Was she watch?
She watch. She watch.
Full House.
The Golden Girls.
God,
What?
What else?
Sleep, bro.
God,
Y'all,
she watched Golden Girls.
That's why
She watched a lot of
Perry Mason. She watched my Perry Mason.
Perry Mason didn't come on no niggas.
She had the
Hey,
diskettes.
Perry Mason.
She had season.
No, she ain't watch Perry.
Had season 1 through 50.
That she did.
Did she watch? Okay, did she watch A Different World? Probably not.
Living single. Something, goddamn.
Different World. I kind of want to say
She probably did.
they probably. I think she did. It was a spinoff from the Cosby, so she did watch the Cosby.
So we could all agree that he took that L.
Yeah.
And we respect you, brother, for taking that L.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
Take
with
that out, nigga. Hold that shit.
Yeah.
Queen. And if you didn't go past that one, you would never pass this one. You feel me?
You gotta go. Hey, really, hey. KD off the chain, bro. Look, you know what I'm saying though. I'm just saying, you know, my experience. I just like what you were saying. I met other black people that hate black people, like black media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
They frown upon it. They don't even take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Do y'all think, because too now for a while, you remember the Chitlin plays? Mm-hmm. Do you think that was a negative connotation too, and still is?
The Chitlin Circuit?
Yeah, not the Chitlin Circuit. She talking about those Mama I Burned the Fried Chicken plays or Good Man Hard to Find.
Tyler Perry shit.
Well, it's before Tyler Perry.
It's
but
way
in the
before
same,
Tyler Perry,
but kind of in
I ain't talking the Tyler Perry movies. I'm talking Tyler Perry plays.
I think now, I don't think
before that.
I don't think it doesn't matter. You know, it's a seasonal thing. You know what I mean? Black men's in season. Sometimes black men is not. You know, it doesn't matter of like what they portray. I think right now black men is in season. I think a lot of people love black dick. I think a lot of people want black dick. I think a lot of people want black men.
Think so?
Yeah, of course. Of fucking course. Like, I can't even walk down the street with a black man while some white. Who that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Even like these white girls want big ass butts because guess who has big butts? We do. You know what I mean? It's a thing now. Trust me. Black men is a thing. And I don't
think so? Coco, what you think?
I do got to pick up this call, guys.
Go ahead.
Oh, no problem.
What you think?
I've always felt like that. I always felt like that it is some truth to that, because it's just like y'all have always been. I mean, white women been going after black men since slavery.
Yeah,
and then when they get caught doing something they like, they want to say, "Oh, he raped me."
Yeah.
So this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This been going on since.
What do you think black men is the like cream of the crop? Like, you think like that's what people at any other genre of woman outside the black race is going for?
Yeah.
I do. And the sad part about it is that I feel like a lot of brothers don't even know that they are. Because if you did, you wouldn't be walking around looking and doing the stuff that you do. So
you saying that they are in trend? Black guys? Well,
not in trend. Y'all always been.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed lately is all of a sudden a lot of females have grown to love beards. Like, I have gotten compliments like, "Yo, don't cut your beard off," even though my shit look crazy. But
no, that's been. I mean, it's coming back.
I'm saying, like, I remember back in the days, I used to have my shit. I didn't get no kind of compliment.
No, that's because back then that wasn't goatees was the style. But beards, my dad had a beard way back in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is it's coming back.
Yeah, I think it's more of a trend kind of.
Mm-hmm. But I do think black men have always been desired, just like black women have always been desired by others, and I just feel like it's taboo because you're not supposed to be with that black man, or your white family won't like it, or you're not supposed to be with that black woman because your white family won't like it.
So let me ask y'all this. So doubling back to black media, when we look at shit like Scandal, I don't even watch Scandal, but however, I do know enough that she was at one point in time, she was a black woman fucking the
white president. Yeah, I remember that.
And even with How to Get Away with Murder, was her husband white in there? I think she.
Yeah, her husband was white.
Her husband was white.
Yeah.
Then you look at any other shows.
I could tell you 3 shows off top I ain't watched because I didn't like how black women was being portrayed.
So hold on before you go there.
Okay.
What do y'all feel like what they're portraying in the black media when it comes to that?
Well, I didn't watch Scandal. I didn't watch How to Get Away with Murder, and I didn't watch Being Mary Jane. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I felt as though in those series, that black women were being portrayed that we could be powerful, but on the flip side, we always gonna be hoeing our way to the top. I'm sorry, that's just how I felt, or that we always came with some mess. Like, granted, everybody,
I see what you're saying, because
everybody has issues, but why in Scandal she got to be a black person sleeping with a white president?
Because I watched season 1 of How to Get Away with Murder, and it kind of summed up what you just said.
Right. And why does Being Mary Jane have to be the one who's powerful in her career, which is black media, but she got to have all these issues with men?
Or Dear White People.
Right.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Dear White People.
I haven't had a chance to watch it.
You should check it out.
Right.
You should check it out.
White people. And,
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
And
that's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
That's on Netflix. Yeah.
That's a good series.
Might be something to watch.
And they kind of talk, like she said, with the radio show. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it shows a difference. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely shows a difference.
But I just think now, even black media, we have gained some strides. Like as far as like what is being syndicated on TV. You have TV shows like Blackish, and you have all these other shows. That does give a positive outlook on us, But at the same time, then
I think more the 90s shows, like Living Single, Moesha, Sister,
Moesha,
Parenthood.
Moesha was still good. I mean, because it was she was in a black home.
Parenthood.
Yep.
In the House.
In the House. Like more of those shows were
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I just think I feel like
even
now
family,
right?
I think now it's starting to get that vibe, getting that vibe back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we all the way there, but we got some creative geniuses in the black genre. We got Jordan Peele. We Get Out. We got we talk about him or Donald Glover, and you got Issa
I love
Rae.
what he's doing with Atlanta, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The last episode was funny as fuck.
Boy.
The one with the Barbara Danny, boy. That shit.
I like Alligator Man with Cat Williams.
I like that last one, boy. That old FUBU jersey, boy.
No, we ain't watched that one.
Oh, y'all ain't watched
it? Yeah, you gotta relax a little bit.
Y'all gotta catch up.
But it is what it is. I mean, I think black media, man, is
it's so just like huge, There's animators, on YouTube that make little cartoons, what I mean, that be cursing and shit. Like I remember I saw Nigga Turtles or some shit like Ninja Turtles, but it was like Nigga Turtles, and it was like voiceovers and shit. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think that's just such a good outlet for us black people. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is the year to do everything and anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of the cartoons, I used to love the Boondocks. People
Boondocks.
I didn't like Boondocks.
I love the Boondocks. And Regina King was behind it.
I didn't like it.
What I like the Boondocks is they would make a cartoon off what was going on. Like,
it was real.
Yeah, like they had the R. Kelly thing. They had the prison, the dude in prison.
Yeah,
they ridiculous, but I love my people, you know what I mean? I can't even imagine them not marrying a black man.
I don't know if they're better than Family Guy though, but
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
But I would say this though before we coming upon the hour, but even with black media, man, like we don't appreciate the shit until somebody else do it or people just don't appreciate it because like with TMZ, people won't believe this, but the ideal for TMZ was sparked by a black man.
No, I believe that.
And it was this dude, I don't know his name, but you could look him up. It was a black guy who first started running on people with camcorders. And this started with the OJ trial. When OJ trial was in LA, he would be at the courthouse. He'd be waiting every day for the lawyers to go in and come out and ask him questions and shit like that. Pretty much what the paparazzi and TMZ do to this day. But, you know, his vision, somebody else, you know, they took it and ran with it, you know.
Oh yeah.
And it goes to show you that he innovated an idea, but you won't hear about that. You should read up on it.
Oh, that's not new.
I mean, it's nothing new, but it was just curious. You know, since we're on Black Media, you know, now we know TMZ is like one of the most, you know, in its own right, groundbreaking news outlet. You know what I'm saying? They kind of break news like, damn, like if they report it, you kind of believe that it really happened. Like you kind of like it's like credible source.
People want more money, so they always like they want to send shit into TMZ. Yeah, they give them more money.
But all that whole shit that going on now, it's a black dude. I don't know his name, but it started with the OJ trial.
Oh, okay, dang.
So yeah, it was just a little fun fact, man. But I think it was a great episode tonight.
Yeah, really good episode. I thank you for bringing this to attention, because I feel like Black media can be used in a positive light, because you had Roland Martin show, they took that away. You had the Black News on BET, they took that away. It just seems like as soon as Black people start using their media for positive things and speaking the truth and on issues and having a voice, that's when they take it away. So it's almost like people coon to stay around.
Right. Yeah. You know, I think this is such a good outlet, you know, because the same way it caught my eye would catch a lot of people's eye. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it. Definitely.
Appreciate it. You know, I think that you guys are doing such a good job with this.
Oh, man.
You know,
appreciate
I would like to be a part of it once I get my diploma in here, you know, I'll be so happy, you know what I mean? And I think this is just such a good outlet for sure.
Yeah, appreciate it,
yo. We appreciate it. And if you ever want to come back on, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah.
Let you know, once you, we got a saying, once you come on the show, you like family. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how we keep it, you know.
Definitely.
But thank you for coming on, man. Is there any final thoughts? Anybody got to say anything before we end this? Tell them where they can find you.
Definitely fuck with it. You know what I mean? No, but definitely tune in. Definitely tune in. You know what I mean? This is such a good conversation. This is what needs to be heard in our Black community. You know, fuck that gossip shit. You need to hear what's going on in Black media. You need to hear what's going on in the community as well. You know what I mean? And this is great. This is a good podcast. I can see it uprising. This is dope.
Appreciate
it. And with that being said, you can find us at the number 100 podcast on all together on Instagram. Any topics or you want to come on the show, if you have anything you want to say, you can reach the number 100 podcast at gmail.com. We always checking our emails, so we get people to respond, you know, say please be patient with us. We're trying to get people on one at a time, and thanks to all our listeners out there, man. We appreciate y'all.
One other thing too, man, you know, I know we talked about it earlier, man. We would like to know who actually listens to us. So if you're listening to this podcast right now, and if you're on Instagram, please, they
can't hear it right now. This won't be on to next Friday. Bro.
I know, but I'm saying when they listening, they will hear it. Yeah. If you're listening to this podcast now, in your car, whatever day, whatever time, please find us on Instagram and post up something take a screenshot of you listening, and we will just hashtag us in it, and we will repost it. You know, we're just trying to get a little closer to our listeners, you know, to see who exactly who our listeners are, because we got some in San Diego, we got them in
different countries.
So we would like to put a face with the location. So you know, if that's possible, you know, just screenshot it, tag us in it, you know, and we'll repost it.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it. I don't got nothing else to say, man. We appreciate y'all, and we out 100.
Bye,
y'all. Bye.